Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East. Well, we're still at war, which is no real surprise. It's not an easy thing taking on a couple of the greatest world powers. But either way, we are doing not too bad. Austria is doing a good amount of lifting and distracting, so that's doing well for cutting down the military strength of our foes. And I think what we're going to do today is we're going to start trying to piece out some of the Commonwealth's allies. I think that's going to be the best thing for us. So, as it currently stands, it looks like Sweden is trying to siege down Venice. That would be particularly good because I believe... what is that? That's a level 6 fort. Is that a capital? I believe that could be their capital fort. Let's just double check. It does look like that is the case. So if we can get them, we should be able to piece them out pretty easily for some war reparations. And then from there, what are we waiting on? We are waiting on our siege up over here. That should be Bremen easily dealt with. There's also Stettin up over here, and then we, of course, have Spain. So, obviously Spain's going to take a little bit of time, but again, if we can cut down their manpower and their fielded troops, that is going to be what we need. So, first things first, let's go ahead and recall our diplomat from Nogai. They're nice and happy there, so let's go ahead and start building some spy network on... let's see, we're already at 7% over here. Let's go for Stettin. Yeah, let's go ahead and start building some spy network there. That shouldn't take us too long to take them out. They only have a singular fort. We're just being careful at the moment because they still have plenty of troops. Now, obviously, they have about 30,000 over here, which leaves, I believe it's about 50. Yeah, about 50,000 somewhere hanging around. I'm not sure where they are. I think there's a group somewhere near here. But yeah, best to be safe than sorry. Alright, so we have these troops heading up over there. Same with these guys. That should be fine. We should be able to start sieging that down. We're just now waiting for a lucky dice roll to see what we can do. Okay, so let's just double check. Yeah, you guys aren't too strong, all things considered. Diplomacy, how long would it be until you're ready to bail? Yeah, okay, fairly close. So the moment we take Stettin proper, that will swing them to a neutral spot, and then we could practically piece them out. Although realistically, once we also have the occupied fort, we should be able to get some war reparations as well. So that'll do nicely. Looks like Venice is spending some troops on an Austrian fort, which I'm very much okay with. It looks like they're about to get stacked by some more Swedish troops, in fact. Oh, we have Venice. Okay, so, let's see, that's a farmland fight. They outnumber them 2-1. Venice, we could piece you out right now, but I think what we'll do is we might wait a second. We'll go for war reparations if at all possible. Yeah, that should be possible once that fight goes our way. Oh dear, but the Commonwealth are joining on in, so I'm not sure how likely that's going to be, but it is still good nonetheless. If we can burn off some of their manpower, that is going to help us in the long run for this war. Alright, also speaking of such things, let's go ahead and barrage these forts. They are unfortunately on the ocean, so they do get some bonuses to not being blockaded, which is kind of annoying. But again, if we can get any kind of advantage right now, that is what we need, because we need to stack up, and it looks like we're about at... You silly Austrians. Those Austrians are going to sacrifice a couple of troops, which is bad, because all of those 10-to-1s will count for... towards that show of superiority. Alright, but either way, it looks like they're still losing troops. Let's double check in on Venice. We can piece them out. We can take war reparations and 23 ducats, of which we will get half. You know what? I don't think we need to be too greedy, but if we can start kicking out some of their naval might, that could be worthwhile. Not to mention, it does get rid of a few of their troops. So, let's go ahead and send the demand. There goes our first war participant. Yep, that cuts down the Commonwealth to to many less, far fewer troops on the siege. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, Siege of Bremen is over. That is brilliant. So let's take our troops and start making our way south, I dare say. Royal marriage with Beluzzo? Yeah, sure, we'll happily go ahead and do that. That should be fine. And then, let's see, yeah, as we leave the state, we should be able to send them a peace agreement. That'll be in 6 days. Let's start marching you down. Actually, hang on a second. Let's just double check. We have Bremen, which we're about to peace. We have Stettin that we are sieging. Okay, so it's only Spain as the last one that we can work against. So let's trot down towards. Let's see. There's their capital. That have what? 1, 2 forts here. 1, 2 forts again. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make our way towards Navarra. That should be our fastest siege, given the other one is on the coast. And then from there, we might be able to back our way out and work our way to Burgos, and then down to Madrid. Okay, so that's the plan there. Let's see, we'll also go ahead and we will, we'll piece these guys out before I forget. So let's go ahead and we'll take all of their money. We will gain 21 of those 55 ducats. That's fine by me. We'll go with war reparations, and I believe we should force religion since we can. That gives us a nice degree of prestige, and it may help us in the future if we go for the League War. So let's go ahead and see. Anything else we wish to do? An alliance. No, I don't think we want to hurt them. We want them to exist. So we'll go ahead and leave that there. Another demand is set in stone. Let's also make sure that these troops come along, and we'll go... Do we work on the other fort? No, you know what? For now, let's go ahead and we'll march over into French territory. That way, if for some reason there are some troops around, we can defend our brethren on the fort. Yeah, that's the goal. And you know what? We may even go ahead and get rid of this spy network against Stettin relatively soon, because at 35%, that shouldn't take us very long. Alright, now we can finally get our idea for blackmailing, our final espionage idea, and I think that's what we'll go for. That now gives us our final reward for finishing our Russian ideas. So that gives us an extra 5% morale of armies, and reduces our fire damage received by 10%, which is very nice, and it also gives us our yearly legitimacy as well. That goes up by another 1, which is very good. That also gives us a couple of policies, and I think we'll go ahead and we'll take them now. Missionary strength sounds good to me. And then simply because we can... Yeah, look, I don't think the military power is something that... Yeah, I think we can spend 1 military power to get an extra 10% to our national manpower modifier. That'll help us out. That'll help us out a bit with our recovery of the manpower as well, so I think it's worth 1 per month. Does look like the Commonwealth is now getting stacked on very nicely by the Swedish and Austrians. That is very good to see. In fact, yeah, they're already down to 70,000 troops and less than 20,000 in reserve. So I think this is going to be a very good sign. This now should mean we can go ahead and focus our attention elsewhere. Alright, so 49%. Can we get Stettin? Yes, we can. Alright, sweet. So now we have a full occupation there. Let's send these armies down. Let's see, has anyone... You've got the siege, so let's send both of you over here. And you, my friend, the siege general, let's go ahead and march onto the other fort. Again, making sure that we do not get black flagged is quite crucial. We will recall that diplomat and we will start our peace process there. So let's take the money yet again. We'll get 1/3 of it, which I suppose isn't too bad given how little we have had to do. We'll go ahead and... you know what, maybe we just force the religion and take war reparations and then some cash. Yeah, again, we want brethren, we want members of the faith. So that would help us out. Military access. Alliance. Yeah, let's go ahead and break their alliance with the Commonwealth as well. That way they won't have, they won't be swayed to become vassals from the HRE and give them some power. Yeah, and because money is so inconsequential, let's just go for the... what's that? 13? No. 9 ducats, giving us 3. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and get that done too. That is pretty good. Alright, watch that war score slowly going up. Is very nice. Does look like... yeah, the Commonwealth is now getting caught out with their smaller stacks. This is really good. If they can keep on whittling them down, I'll happily let them do that. These guys are heading over here. They're hanging out over there. Let's go... let's see, that's a level 2 fort. Let's take... actually, hang on a second. Let's close that for 2 seconds. How many cannons do we need? 10 for the artillery bonus. Okay. We will leave 10 cannons behind and take everybody else. Yeah, we'll leave 11 just in case they take some attrition. You can march back a single province. Or maybe not. You can march there. You guys can head over here. Oh, we seem to be stuck. We can't go through. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Let's march you over... yeah, we'll just march you 1 province further back. That's fine. Again, making sure that we're not taking too much attrition here. With the weight of our units, I don't want to take, yeah, any unnecessary losses. Alright, so that's very good. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the Commonwealth now have some rebels. Yeah, they're still losing manpower, which is fantastic. What can we do? You know what? We probably want to get our fort back over here. That'll be adding to our war exhaustion. So let's just check. Yeah, it's slowly going up by 0.05. Yeah, occupied home provinces. We can easily make that drop. So let's go ahead and tell our... do we tell Nogai? I think we can tell Nogai. They have... oh, we need 6,000 troops. They have 6,000 troops. Yeah, let's tell Nogai to go ahead and deal with that. It is also close to home, so I feel like they should be able to do that fairly easily. And it looks like Austria is now beginning to do some occupying of the Commonwealth as well. Very nice. That must mean that they are not too concerned about their military strength. That is very good for us to see. Alright, so let's see. Taking attrition here, that's to be expected. Ooh, the sweating sickness spreads through St. Petersburg. Ooh, stability, money, or diplo power? Well, we need the diplomatic power to finish our annexation, so let's not touch that. Let's spend our money? Oh, but I really want to invest. You know what? A stability isn't the end of the world. We have a whole heap of administrative power. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll lose the stability. And then, because it will be a fair bit cheaper, let's just go ahead and we'll pay that back up again. Yeah, the 137 isn't too bad. Yeah, that's not the worst. Alright, so we've got that going. Oh, it looks like the Commonwealth is hiding in Spanish territory. Okay, well that means we do need to be careful. But I don't think they're going to try any funny business. We'll keep a careful eye out in case they go for this 11 stack of cannons. We may need to get some people ready to reinforce, but it looks like one of our colonies is self-sustaining, so let's go ahead and see. That's out over here, so end of the month that should come back to us. So yeah, we'll check in on that at the next payment, the next payday, I should say. Let's see, Commonwealth, that's, oh yeah, tiny little 5 stack, that's not going to work out too well for them. Nope, I don't think that's going to work out too well at all. Yeah, I think we just leave things be. Looks like Austria is also working on Volgast, which is nice. Yeah, and here we are. It looks like they're trying to get some reinforcements here. Let's just be very careful with our military units. Alright, so I guess we just have to sit and wait for now. Yeah, 14%, that's not too bad. More conversions for our junior partners is always nice to see. Alright, we need to be spying on these guys too. I completely forgot. Yeah, it was meant to be probably a good month ago that we were meant to start that spy network. Oh well, every little bit will count. Truce has ended with France, that's fine. I don't expect them to try any funny business right now. I think they're far too preoccupied. Let's see, enemies, yeah, that's fine. Gained another core province. Alright, yes. So that's good. That cuts down our overextension, and we can now go ahead and check out these final places. Let's go ahead and spend the 19 Diplo for the Siberian frontiers, and I think that this is our remaining one. And if we get this, we should, in theory, have our achievement, and it's, yeah, still many years in advance. So that is very, very nice. Yeah, that is excellent. Alright, let's get back to the front lines. Looks like we've trapped and, yeah, isolated a fair few of their troops. That's really good to see. They have another, what's that, 15 over there. Yeah, so there's only 25,000, oh sorry, make that 20,000 that I'm not able to account for. But that's okay, we severely outnumber them wherever we are, so we're not too worried about losing any manpower. In fact, it does look like we're now rebuilding up our manpower reserves. Yep, we've taken enough fights, we've beaten them back to a point where we are now able to recover while they're still suffering, which is fantastic news. That is very good news indeed. Alright, let's see. They're occupying some basic provinces. That's not here nor there. If they can start to feel like they're making grounds, they may not unconditionally surrender. Because again, we need to go ahead and beat Spain so we can get some nice money from them, even if it is just war reparations. So let's just see, how would that look? I think we can go, yeah, war reparations, that'd be nice. Obviously they're not going to go for that right now, we need more war score. But if we went for some money, let's go, if we were to take 100 ducats, we would get almost 60%. Actually, you know what, that's probably closer to, yeah, about 40%. Okay, well that's not terrible, so whatever money we would get wouldn't be too bad. The rest, does it tell us how it gets spread out amongst our fellow nations? Not exactly. Okay, let's see, war participation. Okay, Austria's probably going to get more than we will. Yeah, so I guess we get the participation. So then, unless we can bump that up, yeah, Austria will get more money than we will. And then Sweden and the other guys, well, they don't particularly count. Alright, well, it is what it is. Let's let time go by. In fact, I think we kick speed up to 4. We've got positive progress on both sieges, which is excellent. We could go ahead and fight them, but again, I don't think that's worth it right now. Let's move over to that siege there. Let's bring your friends over here, and then you can go and occupy some, previously held territory, just to make sure that we have our troops in the area. The siege is over on the eastern coast as well, which is very nice. Let's go march our way up there. Let's send you to take this. And it does appear that the Spaniards have rallied some version of a fighting force. It may not be much, but we should be able to handle it. Let's quickly make sure everybody is joining in, because those are only our cannons, which is going to be a very pricey endeavour. But it does look like we reinforced in time, so that'll do. Stack wipe all of their cannons. That is excellent. You, my little friends, can go ahead and back up. Let's see. What are we? That's a level 2 fort. Let's go. Let's send the rest over here for now. That should be fine. They can recoup. They'll have enough troops to be able to make progress on the siege nonetheless, so that's not bad. Over here we can now start working on those other forts, so that should make it a bit easier to advance. Let's see. Oh, we even have enough money for a great project. Ooh. Is this something that we want to focus on? Tolerance of the true faith. Potentially. But again, we still do have the institution to go. We are 2 years ahead of time. Still need the printing press. Okay, you know what we might do? We're going with the advancement effort over in our capital. I think maybe what we do, though, is since we have so much administrative power, maybe we go ahead and we pop maybe... yeah, a couple of development into that. That could be worthwhile. In fact, I'm really tempted to go a little bit more just to keep this spreading a little bit quicker. If we can get this spreading around to our capital, we can embrace it, save us the tech cost. I know that we're going to need a fair bit of admin to core up the land that we plan on taking, which is everything we've got claims on. You know what? I know it would be a bit cheaper if we changed to the development, but I think... yeah, it's too much for the whole state. Let's go ahead and we'll spend a couple more. And then, you know what? We might even spend a little bit of military power here just to improve this. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so that should be done in 2 months. There we go. Okay. So that'll at least help us with the embracing. We can take some burger loans if necessary. Looks like we're gaining more core provinces, which is nice. That is the last of our overextension. We do have a couple of rebels, though. Ooh. Alright, hang on. We should check that out. Where are you? You are... I feel like... yeah, these are where we were converting previously. Astrakani separatists. Right, so let's see. Unrest is almost low enough. Separatism's going down. War exhaustion is what's hurting us. Do we go ahead and reduce them by 30%? We only have a 1.9 chance of increasing. You know what? We're gonna play the odds. See if that goes up any point soon. If it gets to 90%, maybe we'll see about reducing our war exhaustion. That would be a cheap way of doing things. Oh, and there is the printing press. Okay. I guess we didn't quite calculate that right. But either way, that's fine. That's good. That'll help us out. So let's see. We have 1.2 over here. Another 1.3. And 2.3. Ooh, that's really nice. Still, that's going to take some time. What do we need? The spread modifier is only 8.6. Let's go ahead and switch this over to advancement effort as well. Yeah, right now we're just trying to get this up and running as fast as we can through our states. If we can do that, that should give us a slightly reduced cost to when we do embrace. Because at the moment we are... Oh, we're actually not too far off being able to embrace this. Yeah, so yeah, we definitely want to help out where we can. Let's just double check. That's all of these provinces. You are not a state? No, you're not a state, so you don't count. But it's just these 3 provinces here. So yeah, make sure we have that institution spread going. That should be fine. Alright, so let's see. Let's march you over here. Let's take another occupation if possible. Let's see. We are doing okay. Working on Burgos. Looks like the Commonwealth are retreating some of their troops further back, which is nice. We're occupying more provinces, as we should. Let's just keep on bouncing them around. Manpower-wise, how are we doing? Yeah, we're not too far off. We're pretty much breaking even, so we're not taking too much attrition, which is nice. Next month we should have enough troops to be able to get the full benefit of our cannons. Let's see what's going on here. Purchase an ability for the Age of Reformation. Ooh, alright. Well, let's go for... Enforced Religion doesn't help. Blockade on Siege, we don't have a navy. Mercenaries aren't a thing. So I suppose we go ahead and we pick up the prestige per development from our missionary. That'll do. Yeah, makes converting for our subjects a little bit more beneficial. Alright, declining power, that's not an issue. Looks like the Siege of Burgos is over. Let's send you down to Madrid. You can follow up, and then you can march your way across. Actually, you know what? No, let's work our way to the other fort. I don't expect these guys to have too many troops in the area. So we'll do what we can there just to get as many occupations as we can. I expect them... Ooh... I expect they're going to want to leave. Looks like they have only cannons, we have only cannons, and it is in grasslands, so... let's make sure that they are as solid as possible. Let's march you in there as well. Yeah, probably not ideal to fight them there, but again, any Spaniards we can kill is going to help us out significantly for this. So there we go, there's the stack wipe. Let's march everybody back again. Actually, you know what? No, let's go ahead and combine, and then we need another... What is it? Another 11 units of cannons. There we go. Yeah, just as a little bit of safety, let's get these guys and we'll march them back. Alright, a revolt. Ooh. I guess I missed the 90%. Botheration. Alright, well, it looks like they're going to get some separatism. Not much can be done about that. It's not the end of the world, though. We should be able to handle that fairly quickly. Looks like Austria is now absolutely steamrolling through the Commonwealth, which is excellent. Looks like they're doing a whole stack of occupations there. They also have rebels as well. Yeah, the Commonwealth is not doing very good at all. In fact, we're already at 98%, which is particularly nice. So, since we're going to have to peace out sooner or later, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, we can't quite get the war reparations. That's just slightly off. I don't think we bother with any more of the barraging of the forts. It's not really to our benefit at this stage. But we will take what we can get. Yep. There's going to be separatism over there. We're just going to have to let that be. These guys can march over there. Again, if we can catch out some of these smaller stacks, that would be particularly good. In fact, yeah, we can catch them. Excellent. Every little victory counts. So there we go. Another stack there. Let's go... Yeah, let's work our way down over there. See if we can catch that 10,000 stack. That should be nice. Oh, there is another siege over. Let's go... Where can we head down to? We can go... We'll send you to here. We'll send you over there. Yeah, that should be okay. Oh, yeah. And where are they going? Yeah, we should be able to catch them relatively easily. Yep, there we go. That's going to be an absolute annihilation of their troops. Excellent, excellent. If we could take their capital too, that'd be rather nice. I don't expect they'll try and reinforce because that seems fairly foolish. Oh, and maybe they did. Never mind. I guess not having any cannons in the back... Oh, of course, yeah. We didn't have cannons in the back row. That does cause us an issue or two. Yeah, they're going to get this. We may as well back up. Let's go... Where can we march to? Back over there. You know what? That's fine. A little bit of war score is not going to hurt us one way or the other. Yeah, it's just not ideal. Alright, come on. All that we need is a little bit more and we're done. Looks like we've got our other colony self-sustaining over here, so that should be, again, a couple more provinces for us to see in the near future. We're still fairly well set, so I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue. Come on, can we go ahead and sue for peace? Yeah, yes we can. Okay, we've got the reasons. We can get the war reparations. That would be very nice. Let's see. Any treaties we really need to get rid of? Not that I can see. I don't care about them ending their rivalry with Great Britain nor the French. So that's not an issue. I'm not going to get them to release anyone, nor return cause. Barcelona. No, we're not going to try and take that. That's, yeah, I think it's just money at this stage. Let's see. Have we got one more month in this? Maybe squeak out a couple more ducats? No, it looks like we're getting less and less. Let's just check our war participation. Oh no, we have grown in our war participation, so we probably are making a little bit more. Okay, we give it a month. We give it another month, and we see what else we can shake loose from their coffers. Give us a little bit of extra time to search between their couch cushions and see what we can get. Alright, so that's their capital. That's nice. Let's now reinforce you guys together. We can now take even more. And... ooh, that'd be 1,000 ducats. That could be nice. You know what? There's actually not that much different between the two. Yeah, you know what? I think we peace out here. Yeah, that's a good enough spot for now. Let's go ahead and we'll send that demand. I'm happy with this. All of our troops, we can... Actually, we should send them one by one. You can march back over... We can send you back over there. Deal with that. You, my friends, we can deal with something over there. You guys can head up over here. And then when these guys join together on the 28th... come on, let's, no? 28th? 2nd of March, okay. Oh, we can't even join them together. That's a little disappointing. But alright, we'll march you guys over here. That should be fine, and we can recall our diplomat. So now all that we need to do is go ahead and peace out of this one, which I think we will do. We have enough time to do that. So let's see, what have we got? Mr. Commonwealth. Let's take all that we can get. We're going to go for our war reparations, and then let's go ahead and pick up all of our claims. That's going to be what's best. So we'll go for that, we'll go for this. One of those. Some more of that. And this should also give us our estate agenda for taking, I think it's that province and maybe one more. But again, we have a claim on it, so yeah, that'll be easily done. Go ahead and take that as well. That one too. And there we have it. Okay, so that takes us up to 84% war score. We have not missed any of our claims, which is very nice. So that means we're not paying more than we have to integrate those into our nation. Yep, let's just make sure that we did get this right because we're only doing this once. Alright, and then from there, what can we do? We can... We're not returning calls. That's not really what we're here for. We're not going to get them to release anybody. I don't think we care about any of their alliances. No. Venice is a bit of a non-issue there. We can handle them. And then... I guess the rest is just going to be money. Yeah, another very solid amount of cash. An extra 600 ducats to our coffers is very nice. So let's go ahead and say goodbye to these guys. And there we have it. So, in the next one, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a look and see whether we want to start integrating some of those claims, maybe some tech, maybe some institution. We'll have to figure it all out as time goes. But either way, if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.